Oh no.
Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025.
Right, so am I clear to launch? I think I am. Launching to my right.
Westerly wind with great thermals from quite early in the day. There were at least 20 paraglider pilots on the hill.
Tidy.
I was pleased with my launch. I'm not used to ridge soaring with other pilots, so I found myself causing a bit of a traffic jam.
I'm stuck between you two. I'll go behind you.
I was getting the hang of it. You basically have to keep right on a ridge. The thermals were starting to get good. I circled on my own, but soon joined the others. The lifty air was big enough. Half of us were turning right and half of us were turning left. We got fairly high, and there were plenty of paragliders showing where the best lift was. During a brief downwind glide, I put my gloves on. I stayed with the lift as long as I could, and then headed downwind. Approaching the River Severn, I could see the paragliders ahead climbing, so headed for them. I found the lift. This got us up to cloud base. I glided off towards Pershore. It was great having so many paragliders to follow. I found their thermal again. We got up to cloud and had to skirt around the side of it. Down we went on another glide. Up again in a thermal. Down again. Up again over Evesham.
What have they seen?
Down towards Honeybourne. I could see paragliders heading off to the right. I got a good climb looking down on former RAF Honeybourne. I could see that others were climbing downwind of me.
I've done alright, but they're just doing slightly better.
I got back up to the clouds. See that paraglider climbing ahead? I just have to get underneath him.
I think that's high enough, Dan. So why are we all heading that way? I kind of see it really. It's the airspace.
My phone made an airspace alarm. I guess I was approaching airspace.
Right, where did that paraglider go? There's a red one.
Coming down to the left of Banbury. There were a few paragliders ahead to watch.
White and blue, it's climbed nicely. Red's trying to get orange's thing.
I hoped to get their thermal.
I found something.
This was going up well.
What?
My airspace alarm again. I decided to lose height and keep to the right of the zone on my map. The line of HS2 below. An aeroplane which had been circling seemed to power up to look at me. I found a bit more lift. This was the last okay bit of lift I would find that day, but it ended.
No.
I thought that red paraglider was climbing. As I start entering lift, I take a wrap of the brakes so I can pull them further if I need to. This was useless. I went back to look for it, but it wasn't there. I had to carry on downwind. I looked around hoping for some kind of a sign. I turned towards the village, thinking that I sensed something that way. I changed my mind. I watched the red paraglider as I landed. He wasn't doing so bad. The red paraglider was doing okay. I hope he got up high again. I caught a bus to Milton Keynes, a train to Birmingham, and another train to Malvern Link, where my wife and daughter picked me up and we got fish and chips from Yates Hay Fish Bar.